Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to share with you this cute little purse. It's very easy and simple to make, and it has an elegant look. The base measures about 7 inches and 5 inches height. The top measures about 10 inches wide, so it will fit quite a decent amount of things. It's super cute and I really like it. I hope you will too. As for materials, I'm using Lion brand Feels Like Butter yarn, but you can use any types of yarn you want. A 5mm hook, a pair of scissors, yarn needle, stitch markers, and one button. Before we begin, this is my best friend. It is beautifully made and I highly recommend it. It is to help ease the pain on the finger, so the yarn is not pulling the finger anymore. The link is in the description box, so make sure to check it out. Alright, let's get started. Firstly, I'm using 2 strings of yarn. To begin the pattern, make a measure circle. Wrap the yarn around your finger like this. Bring the hook, go under the first loop. Pull through the working yarn and twist. Then yarn over and pull the working yarn through the loop. This is your measure circle, as simple as that. To begin round 1, 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And this counts as stitch. Then place 11 double crochet into the measure circle. That's yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. And again, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one more. 11. 11 double crochets plus the 3 chains at the beginning, and that makes 12 stitches. Now pull the tail to close the circle. To begin round 2, slip stitch into the top of chain 3. That's this chain here. 1, 2, 3. Then 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And this counts as stitch. Place 1 double crochet into the same stitch. And I usually like to carry the tail with me. On your next stitch, place 2 double crochet. That's 1, and 1 more into the same stitch. That's 2. On your next stitch, also place 2 double crochets. That's 1 and 2. And that's the repeat for this round. Place 2 double crochet into every stitch. By the end of the round, there will be 24 stitches, and I'll meet you on round 3. I'm here at the end of my round 2, and this is a fake stitch that we do nothing with. And to begin round 3, slip stitch into the top or chain 3. That's 1, 2, and 3. Then 3 chain. 1, 2, 3. And this counts as a stitch. On your next stitch is an increase, so place 2 double crochet. That's 1 and 2. On your next stitch, 1 double crochet. On the next stitch, place 2 double crochet. And this is the repeat. 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet all around. By the end of the round, there will be a total of 36 stitches, and I'll meet you on round 4. To begin round 4, slip stitch into the top or chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This one. Then 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And this counts as a stitch. On your next stitch, place 1 double crochet. On your next stitch, place 2 double crochet. That's 1 and 1 more into the same stitch. Place 1 double crochet into 2 stitches. Then 2 stitches here. 1 and 1 more, 2. And that's the repeat. 1 double crochet into 2 stitches and 2 double crochet. By the end of the round, there will be 48 stitches, and I'll meet you on round 5. To begin round 5, slip stitch into the top of chain 3. Then 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And this counts as a stitch. On your next stitch, place 1 double crochet. And 1 double crochet here. On this one, place 2 double crochet. That's 1 and 1 more into the same stitch. And this is the repeat. 1 double crochet into 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And on this stitch, place 2 double crochet. By the end of the round, there will be a total of 60 stitches, and I'll meet you on round 6. To begin round 6, slip stitch into the top or chain 3. Then 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And this counts as a stitch. On your next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, place 1 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3. Oop. Then on this stitch, place 2 double crochet. That's 1 and 2. So the repeat of this round is 1 double crochet into 4 stitches, then 2 double crochet. And by the end of the round, there will be a total of 72 stitches, and I meet you on round 7. To begin round 7, slip stitch into the top or chain 3. Then 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. and this counts as a stitch. On your next 4 stitches, place 1 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. On this stitch, place 2 double crochet. That's 1, and 1 more into the same stitch. And that's the repeat. 1 double crochet into 5 stitches, then 2 double crochet. By the end of the round, there will be a total of 84 stitches, and I meet you on round 8. To begin round 8, slip stitch into the top of chain 3. Then 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And this counts as a stitch. In the same stitch, place 2 more double crochet to make it a group of 3. That's 1, and 1 more into the same stitch. Now we have a group of 3. Then skip the next 2 stitches, and on this stitch, place 3 double crochet. That's 1, 2, and 1 more into the same stitch. 3. Skip 2, 1, 2, and 3 double crochet. Then skip 2, and this is the repeat. 3 double crochet, skip 2, all around. And by the end of the round, you still have 84 stitches, and I meet you on round 9. To begin round 9, slip stitch into the top of chain 3. Then 1 chain, and this doesn't count as a stitch. In the same stitch, place 1 single crochet. That's insert, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And again into the next stitch. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So place 1 single crochet into every stitch. By the end of the round, you still have 84 stitches, and I meet you on round 10. Round 10 is the repeat of round 8. Slip stitch into the first stitch. That's this one over here. Then 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And this counts as a stitch. In the same stitch, place 2 double crochet. That's 1, 2. Then skip 2, and on this stitch, place 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Skip 2, place 3 double crochet, and that's a repeat. And I meet you on round 11. Round 11 is the repeat of round 9. Slip stitch into the top of chain 3. Then 1 chain, and this doesn't count as a stitch. Place a single crochet into the seam stitch and place a single crochet into every stitch. By the end of the round, we still have 84 stitches. Repeat the last 2 rounds for 5 more times, and I'll meet you on round 22. Round 22 is the repeat of round 11. So slip stitch into the first stitch and 1 chain. Then single crochet into every stitch. And I meet you at the end of the round. On this round, we're going to start the handles. So to join the round, slip stitch into the first stitch, then 1 chain. As you can see, I have already marked where I want the handles to be. I use the total of stitches, 84 divided by 2, to find the midpoint. From each end, I count 10 stitches, and this is how I got 22 stitches in between the wet markers. From the first stitch, place 1 single crochet into 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then make a chain of 30, which is about 10 inches long. You can adjust the length of the handle. After 30 chains are made, skip 22 stitches. Then single crochet into next 20 stitches. And that will bring me to the next wet marker, right here. Then make another chain of 30, skip 22 stitches. Then single crochet into next 10 stitches to complete the round. After you have completed the last round, you now have 2 handles like this, but we are going to make it stronger. So slip stitch into the first stitch and 1 chain. Then place 1 single crochet into next 10 stitches. On the chain here, place 1 single crochet along the chain. So this round is just going to be single crochet all around. And I meet you on round 25. To begin round 25, slip stitch into the first stitch, then 1 chain. Place 1 single crochet into 10 stitches. At the handle here, I use double crochet stitch and I insert my hook into the space. The idea is to use the double crochet stitch to wrap around the handle. I have 30 stitches, but I actually placed it 40 double crochet stitches because I want my handle to be covered entirely, but also not overdo it. So you have to make the judgment of how many double crochet stitches to place here. Then just repeat for the other side, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. At the end of the round, I cut yarn after my last stitch. I use my yarn needle to join the round. That is, insert into the first stitch. And then insert again into the top of the last stitch. And this way, it gives me a nice finishing looking. Then fasten the tail. To make the buttonhole is actually quite simple. Firstly, I have my button here. It measures about 0.75 inches, which is about 10 centimeters. And for the buttonhole, I am only using one string of yarn. Make a slip knot to make a chain of 15. After the chain is made, on the 7th chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one here, place a single crochet. And now you have made yourself a buttonhole. But firstly, make sure the button is able to go through the hole. Otherwise, you need to adjust the hole that fits your button. Then from here, single crochet into next 7 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the last chain, place 3 single crochet. That's 1, and 2 more into the same chain. 2, and 3. And you might want to place a marker into these 3 stitches. Then single crochet into 8 stitches along the chain back to the buttonhole. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now at the buttonhole here, place 6 single crochet into the buttonhole. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from here, single crochet into 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is where the last chain was, where we placed 3 single crochet stitches. Place 2 single crochets into each. That's 1, and 1 more into the same stitch. And again into the next stitch. 1, and one more, 2, and again into the next stitch, 1, 2. From here, place single crochet into next 8 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the next 6 stitches, we're going to place 2 single crochets into each one. That's 1, and one more into the same stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and one more. So we make it around. From here, place 1 single crochet along every stitch, and you want your last stitch to be somewhere here. Then cut yarn. Use a needle to join the round. So insert into the next stitch and insert from the top of the last stitch. And there you go. You have made yourself a buttonhole. The next step is to attach it to the bag. And I attach it on the outside like this. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and liked your new purse. Please comment below to let me know what you think. And don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel for more creative ideas. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.